thousands of motorcycles, the salute of active military. The 2016 Patriot Ride is a combination of those things as a remembrance for Minnesota's military, veterans, and their families to honor those who have fallen in combat.
The Patriot Ride is it's an event that honors those who have served, those who are serving, and those who lost their life serving our country, and also honoring their families.
The Patriot Ride began 11 years ago, sponsored by Dennis Kirk Incorporated. The event has grown to become the largest organized motorcycle ride in the upper Midwest. This year, 4,200 bikes participated.
We took a 50-mile ride through the northern suburbs and out into the countryside, where folks sat along the road and in their lawn chairs and waved flags and waved at us, cheered us on as we came by.
The Anoka County Blaine Airport holds the event and is the start and finish point for the ride. The actual trip isn't the only thing at the massive gathering that included food, vendors, music, and a remembrance wall with the names of those who have died while serving.
More importantly, we're going to have a time recognizing the people that I spoke about, those who have served, are serving, and their families, and then recognizing those who were killed in action.
As a veteran, for Jerry, the Patriot Ride holds a special significance.
I'm a Vietnam vet. I served in Vietnam from 1970 to 1971. My orders said Vietnam. I spent the first 35 days in Cambodia. I was part of that invasion into Cambodia. You know, it was a different time when I was in the service, and I'm a part of that group that says, let's never forget our soldiers, never forget those who serve our country and willing to put their life on the line for our country. So when I've been riding in the ride, all 11 rides, and about 5 years ago, I was asked to serve on the committee and help, and it's just a part of me being able to make sure that we don't forget.
Since its inception, the Patriot Ride has raised over $1.7 million. Four nonprofits that directly serve military families use all of the proceeds raised each year to help those families in need.
There's 4 sponsors that receive funds that are raised today. The first is the Minnesota Patriot Guard, and they're folks that are there for the families when the soldier is killed in action. We're at the funeral to shield the family, protect the family, support the family. Then there is a group, the Tribute to the Troops, and many of the Patriot Guard members are also Tribute to the Troop members. And the Tribute to the Troops meets families a year or so after the funeral, comes back and says, we won't forget, we haven't forget you, we'll never forget you. Then Folds of Honor is a new group that has joined us this year. Folds of Honor raises money to give scholarships to spouses, to their children of those that were killed in action. And then there's the Minnesotans Military Appreciation Fund, and they support the soldiers and their families when they're serving and after they've come back. They help them not only with education, but they help them with their homes, and they're there to support the families as they're serving.
Just a common love of motorcycles and sharing a memory of those who have served this country brings thousands of people together to bond in a way that nothing else can.
It's an incredible recognition for them. It's a day that we give a special attention to those families who lost someone. You know, there's a lot of activity when the funeral's held, but then as time goes by, people move on with their lives. So we want to make sure that we do something every year that recognizes those families and say, we won't forget you.
The participants believe this is a perfect way to honor the troops here and abroad.
It speaks to who we are as a country, to who we are as Minnesotans, to who we are as people who live in the Twin City area, that we are not forgetting our veterans and those that are serving us.
For North Metro TV News, Trevor Scholl reporting.